Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mr. SLIN, bringing you some of the best action from ESEA-Invite Season 17. I got another match for you guys from 4G, this time against Elevate. This is a Week 5 match on King of the Hill Pro Viaduct. And this is one of the best matches of the season, so I can't wait to show it to you. Duatna getting in here early on, getting some good sticky damage, but oh no, Alpha closes in and gets the early pick onto him. Wow, Clockwork behind there, Blaze trying to help him out, takes down Mela, and 4G getting a lot of picks early on, but Donsky in a bit of trouble, tries to back off. Decimate on the point to take down Lansky as Elevate gonna have to back out of this middle, and 4G, they want to chase this into spawn. Banny looks like he wants to put spawn pressure, realizes that he can't get that pick. And 4G though, they get this first middle down. Both these teams had a phenomenal season, Season 17. And Viaduct is one of those maps that truly shows a team's ability to team fight, to focus fire targets, and to really play the Uber as well. And this match is an awesome display of that. Right now, the Uber is coming in for Elevate, popping first, 4G popping second. A lot of flashing from Shade, but looks like they're coming out on top here, actually. They got the number advantage. They want to come back into this. Badonsky gonna try and, oh, nice pipe there onto Blaze, but can't quite finish it. Oh, yeah, Rando does get the pick there. 4G have so much point presence, though. You can see how far back Elevate are playing. And they're going to try and work their way back into this. They can't afford to let so much time pick out the clock. They got to keep the fighting going, and they got the respawn advantage here. Alpha going to switch over to Sniper. He's been hot on Sniper all season long. And it looks like Elevate with those respawners going to be able to take the point back as the Ubers are fairly even. Mela on this high ground. Ooh, Clockwork trying to push him out. Looks like 4G, now they have the respawners, and they know that there's a small opportunity to get in here and maybe get a force onto Kozin. Alpha on Sniper, though, gotta be careful. He's playing that upper high ground, and he's creating so much space for his team. That's gonna probably force... Oh, wow! Nice pick there onto Duatna. Putting that pressure onto the stairs as well. Blaze bombs it behind and takes him down. Nice pick there as 4G forced the Uber from Elevate. Now Shade has his own Uber, so they're gonna pop onto Banny as he takes down Badonsky. Mela goes down soon after, and 4G cleaning up all these picks here. That's really good for 4G, actually, because they're ahead on the clock. They're gonna get this cap, and Shade's gonna have an Uber advantage, so 4G looking to take the early lead. Alpha staying on Sniper, and 4G really locking down this cliffside as Rando gets denied there coming out. It looks like Elevate really want to get through this doorway, but I don't know if this is gonna work out for them because they're eating a lot of damage doing it. Duatna goes down, but oh my gosh, at what cost? That's 4 players down for Elevate. Badonsky looking to be in trouble. Clockwork finishes him off. It goes in with the air arrow, the air crossbow to take down Clockwork, but there's really not that much going on here for Elevate. You know, they're not really able to generate any momentum. Both teams are luckily just building Uber still, but 4G just denying that cliff side, and Elevate are not producing any external threats outside of that door. They're finally coming around the outside now, and that's going to force 4G back, especially with Duatna going down. Elevate going to take back this point. So they're taking down the point here. Duatna's still dead, and 4G do not want to team fight anytime soon. They gotta wait for Duatna to respawn, and Elevate playing back. They got that Sniper, so they're gonna, you know, play off Alpha, and that's gonna force 4G to use the Uber first. Here comes Lansky into the Uber. Rando jumping up and trying to get them to split. Nice pop there from Kozin. Good flashing as well. Elevate have the clearly better Uber, and with Alpha taking down Blaze, it's looking pretty good for Elevate to continue holding on to this point. Duatna trying to make his way back in. Pressure here on to Decimate. Clockwork finishes it off, and Banny takes down Alpha here. It's looking good for 4G with these picks to come back into this. Clockwork in onto Badonsky, gets pilled there, and Elevate are fragging so well. That's gonna force 4G to back out of this. Man, this is so back and forth. Picks are going both ways for either team. Oh wow, Blaze saving Shade from the wrath of Mela, keeping Shade alive there. That's gonna be crucial because now 4G with these respawners gonna quickly come back in. They got this cap time. They're gonna get mid back down. And Elevate are down their Demoman and Roamer, so 4G should be able to hold on to this. Alpha, though, still taking pot shots from the cliff side. Can he get anything here? He's rotating over to China. And Kozin, meanwhile, just 15% away from getting this Uber. Mela trading with Blaze. Not much going on there. Rando, though, 2 big picks onto Clockwork Bandy. There's no scouts alive for 4G, and they're going to back out of the cliff. And that is an awesome job there by Elevate, pushing off Uber, and they didn't use their own Uber. So Elevate have a chance to take the lead here in this round because they're going to have themselves the advantage. They're going to play off their Sniper, and again, the same situation before. 4G going to have to use their Uber first as Alpha is playing Sniper, and he's able to control so much space as a Sniper. It's just so difficult difficult for 4G to get in there without them using first. But actually, Blaze and Clockwork able to force the Uber first on Kozin. 4G had to pop their Uber. They're down 2 players. Lansky gets the pick to equalize the numbers a little bit here as Rando comes in on the Lansky. Decimate finishes that one off, and Decimate chasing a scout deep right. Can he win this 1v1 here? Bandy's trying to play footsies, and Badonsky finishes off that pick. Elevate want to come back in and defend this. They have an opportunity to do so if Decimate can hold this off. He's in trouble though. Clockwork helping to finish that off, and 4G take that cat back. Alpha on Sniper, really not able to do much from this corner. Clockwork in on him to take him down. Another shot there, almost finishes off Badonsky, and here come the bombing soldiers. Badonsky in so much trouble, down to 50 health, down to 5. Backs out to spawn and stays alive. Oh, Decimate punishing Blaze and wow, just teams are throwing players at each other. It's hard to tell who's coming out on top. 28 seconds on either clock. This is an extremely tight round. Shade 50% advantage is looking good for his team to close this out. If Shade can just milk this Uber or get a lot of picks with this Uber, that would really help them out here. Alpha though opening it up by taking down Duat. Now Elevate gonna get the free cap down. And Shade doesn't quite have it yet. Shade taking so much damage. They really want to pressure him here as Rando bombs up. Can he get Shade down? Shade is in just so much trouble. Oh my gosh, the Lansky taking down Rando, and Elevate can't quite finish off Shade. Shade is gonna get his Uber here now, and here they come in, popping in onto Clockwork. Donsky goes down. Clockwork in onto the medic. Into that cliff side. They can't get the frags though. Kozin, 10 seconds, they need to be on the point. Elevate, come back. 4G though are shutting out these doors. They're all over the point here. Traps all over the place. I don't think Elevate can take this round, and 4G win this first round. And wow, I mean, that last minute of gameplay, 2 minutes of gameplay was insane. Just so much back and forth action. Both teams playing these respawn waves so well, just coming back in. Just, it's like that game of Hungry Hippos. You're just slapping the button and trying to get in there and so you can get the point back. And Elevate, let's watch out. Let's watch for Badonsky here. See if we can do any damage to these soldiers. Looks like Blaze is in a bit of trouble on the point, but Bandy's able to help hold that off there. Wow, so many frags going the way of 4G. And I really like what they're doing here, just keeping the pressure on. That's gonna force Elevate to back out, even though, oh, what Bandy behind takes down Kozin. Big play there. 4G producing the picks that they need. Elevate gonna have to push out of here out of desperation. The bomb from Mela on this right side gets Blaze, but as long as Shade can make it out alive with his Uber, that's all that they need. Decimate and Mela finishing off Duatna on the left, and Shade has this Uber, so the clock is in 4G's favor right now. Elevate are not getting any capture. Okay, they're finally getting some capture time now, but 4G are going to come in and block this. Lansky missing the air shot onto Badonsky, but it gets finished off by Bandy anyways. Lansky now bombing towards the sniper. Alpha's in a lot of trouble. He goes down. And Bandy and Clockwork still pressuring this right side. Clockwork gets the pick on the Rando, and 4G haven't even had to use Uber yet. And meanwhile, Kozin is not really building effectively, and that's just more time off the clock. 4G almost a minute ahead. And Elevate need to do something here to get this force. They do not want to do a sacrifice play. That's too much time with the clock for them and waiting for respawns. So they're just going to try and poke, try and make any picks, any force happen. But Donsky killing himself with his own sticky. I'm not quite sure what that was. But Elevate's going to be severely handicapped now. 4G coming with the Uber. At least they did get this force that they wanted, but they lost a lot of players here, and they're going to have to wait for these respawners. Again, more time off the clock. 4G a minute and a half ahead in this second round. Elevate going to need to pull out all the stops here with this Uber when they come back in on advantage. You can see 4G are doing a bit of a forward hold, denying these left and middle doors, and then leaving Duana to hold down the cliffside. The Uber is popped super early by Elevate, and this isn't going to do anything at all. They've even lost a player at the start of it, and 4G are looking so strong here in the second round. But Donsky back in onto the combo. Can he take down Shade? Shade's at 113 though, and look at all the Elevate players dying to Blaze and Lansky. The scout cleanup is just putting on the hurt, and wow. 4G looking super strong right now. Alpha switching over to Sniper. See if he can get any picks, but they're down 2 minutes. I don't know if this is going to be enough for them to get back into this round. They're so far behind here. Alpha. Ooh, barely alive. Clockwork can't get the pick, and Elevate go 2 up. This might be what they need to get back into this. Rando walking down the left side. They gotta be careful for that Duat in a trap. Landscape pretty hurt. He's gonna get forced. Shade's gonna pop the Uber on him. Good flashing there, actually, as they continue to block the point. Elevate haven't even capped the point in this round. That's how ahead 4G are right now. Elevate finally getting some picks. So as long as 4G can force the Uber, you know, then they're looking pretty solid. But they've backed out. They lost their Pocket Soldier Demo Man, and there's gonna be no way for them to force. So Elevate take the point back, and you know it's possible for them to hold on to this. They take down Clockwork, and the Uber. Oh no, the Uber's forced on the right side stairs. They're coming in. They need to get some frags here, but they get everything except for Shade, and Shade is the only person that matters. So Shade's able to keep himself a 40% Uber advantage. And once 4G gets back up here, it should just be an easy Uber push in. 18 seconds on the clock, and that should be the end of this round. We'll see what happens. 4G just need to execute here. Just need to make sure that they get a clean Uber. Elevate's job is to make sure that they Uber terribly, and Mela's trying to get that pressure in towards spawn, but he's taking a lot of damage for it. Banny goes down. That's a good start there for Elevate, as Alpha taking pot shots on this left side. Decimate trying to take down Duana, but gets pilled. Oh no, more picks going the way of 4G, and they haven't even used Uber yet. Here comes Clockwork down the right side, putting the pressure on Bonoski, forcing him out of middle, taking him down. Kozin, nowhere near Uber. Oh, he does get the Uber saw though. Can Kozin come back in with this Uber to block it? Mela goes down. Elevate need to get back to the point. They need to block this. They cannot afford to let 4G get this capture down. Here comes Decimate towards the point. He's gonna try. It's Decimate against the world here, as Kozin gonna pop Uber on the point. Nice milking there, and they do take down Shade. So Decimate did his job. He got a 3K there. Elevate with these respawners need to come back, and that's just barely. 4G was just a sliver away from getting that capture down. And Elevate are clawing their way back into this round. I can't even believe it. 1 minute left for Elevate to hold this off to take this round. Even Ubers, this is as good a chance as any for Elevate. And they're playing off of Alpha on Sniper once again. Alpha, if he can open this up with a pick at the start of this team fight, it would be glorious. But oh no, the reverse has happened. Blaze jumped in out of nowhere and took him down. Rando needs to finish off Blaze, but Elevate backed off. Blaze did so much work there, taking down the sniper, pulling back the team for Elevate, and allowing 4G that opening to come in and take the point back. 8 seconds on the clock now. Elevate down in numbers. There's no chance they can get this back here, and 4G looking so good to finish out this round. Banny coming back in, on to Rando down to 60 health. Alpha down to 15, Banny with the pistol, and Elevate are just scattered all over the place. They're battling between cap time and getting frags, but the frags are there. Elevate, oh my goodness, can they get this? I wouldn't even, if they got this round, that would be a huge momentum swing for them. They have full Uber advantage. They have the spawns. There's a slight moment for 4G to go in the 6-on-5, and they got to go quickly if they want to take advantage of it. Mela switching over to Heavy, and I'm not quite sure I agree with this. I don't even know if he's going to get there in time, but maybe if he can just come in at the back end, you can clean up a fight, maybe? Decimate in a lot of trouble on this right side. Kozin needs to use Uber. Good flash there from Kozin as they take down Blaze and Clockwork. Decimate in, on to Duatna. Can he get the pick there? Banny hurt on the left side as well, but 4G, they're trying to keep their composure. There's 10 seconds on the clock. 4G, get in there, guys. 5 onto 5. Elevate have so much point presence, though. I don't even know who's winning. It's madness. 4G just shoving in there. Alpha missing shots. They don't really have any other fragging classes to defend. 4G. Oh, wow. They take a 2-0 lead on this. That's pretty brutal. But it was such a close round for Elevate. I mean, they were just moments away from taking that round back from 4G, but 4G had such a large lead at the beginning of that round. It was a great job by them to get that cap back at the tail end of it. Checking out Blaze. The soldiers for Elevate are very hurt, and Blaze doing work on this left side tunnel, controlling that area. Meanwhile, Elevate trying to push forward with their scouts. Lansky getting the pick on the Decimate, and here come the collapsing scouts of 4G. Just always putting that pressure on them, not allowing Elevate to back out when they're down to numbers. I love this. Banny, Lansky, Duatna all getting picks, and 4G get that captured down. You can see how hard it is for Elevate to get out once 4G are winning that team fight, but luckily Kozin gets out with his life, keeps those Ubers even, and keeps Elevate into this round. Badonsky opening the way. I like leading with the soldier, the Demo Man. It gets the people off the high ground. Not the best Uber from Elevate though, and here comes Shade with the better one. Popping back in. I'm trying to get over to their POVs. Can't quite get there in time. Clockwork taking down Alpha, Badonsky, and 4G still in control this round. This is looking very similar to the last round that we watched. Everybody just melting away for Elevate, and 4G going to be able to do a forward hold here. This is looking exactly like the second round. 4G taking the mid, keeping the pressure on the doors, getting the better Uber, and this is looking like a pretty one-sided match. I was hoping it'd be a little bit better of a match. 4G looking so good. Clockwork still down, and Elevate have a moment here off Uber where they can push in. Rando get another pick on the Blaze. That puts 4G 3 down with Lansky doing the sacrifice thing. Kozin was down to 12 health. Couldn't quite finish it off, but Donsky making the space. Shade backing himself out. He knows he has no chance to defend this. Elevate gonna get the easy cap. You can see the way that the spawn timers change once Elevate gets the capture down, because Melee got pushed to a 14-second respawn timer. As the even numbers, even Ubers play comes out here, and it's in 4G's interest to push because they have respawn advantage, but they're down of both of their scouts going into this. Rando getting the pick onto the suiciding 4G players. Kozin didn't even have Uber yet, so that 4G sack didn't quite work the way they wanted to. Kozin was safely tucked away. 4G got the respawners now, and they're going to have to try a different tactic. I'd like to see them exchange the Ubers before too much time is ticked off the clock. 40-second lead for 4G in this round. Alpha on Sniper. That's the differentiator between 4G and Elevate. As Blaze comes in, try and get that force onto Kozin, who has some amazing serves. Kozin, Balls of Steel, didn't pop. Finally did at 19 health on that right side. It looks like Clockwork has maybe got stuck behind. Yeah, he's just camping the spawn. And that's what forced Kozin. He's trying to take the 1v1 against Decimate. Oh my goodness. Clockwork. Big DM there, showing who's boss. Looks like Shade has the Uber advantage. They want to come back in. With Clockwork being that distraction behind, it's taking away focus from Elevate from the front. Clockwork went in a little bit too early and gets focused down by Rando, but nice follow-up by Blaze to take down Kozin. And Shade, again, still hasn't used Uber quite yet, but they're not getting capture time down. Decimate trying to hold off Bandy on the right. Takes him down. Uber's popped by Shade. Elevate's combo has gone down, and it's on Decimate here to sacrifice and maybe make a play onto Shade, or at least stall out this time, or even more. They get Duatna. That's going to be good enough. You can see 4G are not going to finish this cap until Duatna has spawned. Or are they? They should have waited just 2 more seconds for Duatna to spawn. You can see it pushes them back another 6 seconds. And without their Demo Man here, it's going to be hard to hold these doors off. Clockwork goes down. 4G still have the Uber advantage, but they're fighting an uphill battle here because Elevate had the momentum coming in their way as they push back in. Duatna finally arriving to the fight, but look, you can see Elevate already have point presence. They're getting the picks that they need. 2-man up. Alpha hitting the headshots here as Badonsky makes his way in. I love how they use that Demo Man. The Demo Man can just... It's got such a long reach on the demo that he doesn't have to take that much damage in order to create the space that he needs. So Elevate get the capture down. Even Ubers. Shade is popped. Kozin needs to get the super in time. He's down to 98 health. They should be able to come back in with this as the soldier's up in the air. That's Lansky forcing the Uber of Kozin. Kozin flashing everybody in here as they get back towards the point. They need to block the Shade. Goes down to a body shot from Alpha, and Blaze trying to get him down. They're trying to sacrifice into Kozin. They get the sack to work. Nice sack there from Duat. 3 on to 3 in this team fight. And Elevate just keep that time ticking. Rando can't hold off Banny. Mela air shot onto Banny there. Onto Duatna. They're going to trade. This is going to favor Elevate, actually, because they're going to get these faster spawns in. And because neither team has Uber, Elevate should just be able to quickly roll out, get to mid, and fight the 6-on-4 before 4G can react. You can see they're already making their way in as Badonsky moves the stairs. And 4G playing very passively here. They know they're down to numbers. They're waiting for Duatna to get back into this fight. Here comes Elevate, collapsing on the right side stairs, taking down the soldiers of 4G, and now it's on the scouts of Elevate to make something happen. They're on to Banny on the left. They've cornered him. They get him down. Shade's the only one alive. Backed up to spawn. 8 seconds on the clock. And Elevate have this round just about wrapped up here. That's going to be the round for Elevate. Finally getting themselves onto the scoreboard. What it really came down to there for Elevate was just some really nice point play. Once they had the point, 4G were focusing frags and not focusing the point capture. And Elevate were just playing the clock beautifully. And finally getting around for them. So let's check out Alpha on this mid, because his job is to look at the bombing soldiers here and attack them as best he can. And just playing the high ground. Here comes the bomb from Lansky. He gets Badonsky down though, but Elevate even it out with a couple frags of their own. Alpha collapsing onto Banny on the right. Can he get him down? Missing a lot here. Can't finish off Banny. Meanwhile, Mela trying to help out as well. They can't take down the scouts. The frags are not going the way of Elevate, and 4G do a great job of kiting this down as Duatna picks off Alpha. Coming back in here. Can they get this frag? Oh no, they can't get it, and 4G should be able to take this point back. Duatna, good surf onto the health pack, gets himself out of there. 4G getting some capture time down. Elevate don't have any presence here. They're just going to play off Alpha on Sniper once again. I'm pretty sure that 4G has won every single mid fight in this match. Oh, nice little force into an air shot move there by the 4G soldiers. Shade's going to pop a better Uber, pressure onto Alpha. And here comes 4G trying to take this team fight. Lansky finishing off Mela and Rando. They can't get Kozin down though, down to 30 health. Elevate gonna back out, give that up. 4G though, looking strong. Keeping those Ubers even. They're putting so much pressure onto Kozin that he can't build Uber effectively. So even though Kozin's popping first by a wide margin, you think that would give him a 20 to 30% Uber advantage, but because they're putting so much pressure on him, he's just having to run out to spawn by himself, and he's not healing very well. And that's keeping these Ubers even here, as we're going to see an even number team fight come in. Duatna putting out so much damage on the left, followed up by Blaze. That's going to completely wipe the Elevate squad. And I think Kozin made a mistake there. He died, so 4G able to just keep this going. And for Elevate, that's actually a pretty big mistake. When you do that play, you either need to keep Kozin alive and keep him at spawn and do a sack play there, or you know, walk him out but don't let him die. I mean, once he dies, that resets the clock, and every time your medic dies, it's another 40 seconds, because it takes 40 seconds to build that Uber, and you can't push into Shade when he has his Uber. So Elevate are going to be in an awkward situation where they're just getting forward held by the 4G team. Oh, 4G though, they do use the Uber. Kozin needs to make it into spawn. They can't make it into spawn. Kozin dies again. 4G just letting that clock tick down. This forward hold is so effective for them. A good pop there by 4G. It was looking a little dicey at first, but Kozin was overextended. He wasn't close enough to the spawn door to get out. And 4G taking themselves a 2-minute lead as Duatna gets a 3K with his trap. God, it is so hard to compete with 4G. They have some of the top players in the game on every class. LAN experienced players who really know how to play this map well. I mean, the last 3 rounds that we've seen have had a dominant start by 4G. Elevate were able to claw their way back in. Can they do it in this round? 4G, 60% advantage, pressuring the right side, just not letting Elevate out of this. Clock still ticking down. Elevate down to desperation mode. 30 seconds on the clock as Lansky, they pop the Uber in. They take down Badonsky. Kozin in trouble once again outside of spawn. He goes down to Clockwork, and man, despite the nice air shot by Mela, I mean, that's just such good teamwork from 4G. They're just collapsing on the doors. They have some really great intel. They're just seeing which side Elevate's coming in. They're pressuring the door beautifully. Oh, beautiful surf there from Shade to get out. Oh, almost barely makes it out. I don't think it'll matter anyways. 4G should have this cap down. Elevate though coming back in and putting some cap time. This might be their chance to take this back. The scouts are doing some work for Elevate. Kozin, Uber saw out, takes down Lansky. It's just him alive though, putting some cap time, and Elevate's roamers need to come back into this. Uh-oh. Pretty dicey finish to this round. I don't think it's going to make a difference. Yeah, 4G playing the heals. Elevate do not have their medic alive, and Yeah, Blaze getting the last couple picks to finish this one out there. So 4G should get this round. Yep. And I think I saw that frag in a frag video actually. Lansky. I've seen Lansky hit some crazy air shots. That's an awesome one right there for you guys. 4G up 3-1 at the half, and yeah, the last 3 rounds that we've seen, even the one round that Elevate took, looked pretty good for 4G. I mean, they're winning the mids. They have some great team fights. Their scouts are doing so much work. I'd love to look at the stats when this match is over because they're getting so much damage in. But also, I'm seeing some really great performances from everyone on the team for 4G. I mean, Duatna's getting good frags. Blaze is going huge, pressuring Alpha when he needs to on Sniper, and also getting key picks and controlling the tunnel on the far side. And the forward holds for 4G are amazing. I mean, you guys should download this STV and check it out for yourselves because the way they're doing this forward hold is beautiful. Holding the low ground, scouting out which side the Elevate combo is coming in, popping the Uber when it's needed to kill Kozin. That last round, they killed Kozin 3 times when Elevate was looking like, you know, they just couldn't even get out of spawn. They were just stuck there. It was ugly. And yeah, 4G, they're showing that this is their map. I would like to see Alpha on Sniper doing a little bit more work. I saw him in the process match this season, getting some crazy picks, but this is not the Elevate that I'm used to seeing online. Alright, so you've seen the first half. The score is 3-1, 4G in the lead, and 4G have been looking extremely dominant. The momentum is definitely in their favor, and it's match point. We play first to 4 on King of the Hill, so one more round and 4G will take the win here on Viaduct. And we're checking out Decimate on this first middle, chipping away that left side. Soldiers are up in the air for both teams. Blaze collapsing on that tunnel to take down Mela. Nice job there, cutting him off. And Alpha, though, getting a pick on the clockwork. Meanwhile, the scouts are duking it out on the left side. And Decimate trying to take the 1v1 against Banny. Can he win it? Yes, does take him down. Actually, Elevate has some good point presence here. But Donsky bombs the right side, trying to keep Shade in play. Good Joe! Wow, Shade just getting out. Oh no, Alpha finishes that one off. So 4G need to do a sacrifice play here, even out these Ubers. Lansky making his way around the cliff, trying to get in onto Kozin, not able to find his way in there. Meanwhile, Elevate trying to get back in and block this point as long as they can. And another bomb here from Blaze does get the force. Blaze has been so clutch this match, getting key picks onto Kozin, key forces when they need it. Really nice job there by Blaze to even out these Ubers. Elevate get the time down at least, and they don't have any soldiers, so there's a moment for 4G to come back in with 6-on-4. Banny opening up some space for his team. They're really working that right side as Blaze hits a rocket onto one of the scouts of Elevate, but you know, the Elevate's staying resistant. They're staying in this. Duana not able to really break in here. Elevate holding on quite tight. Mela bombs in, pulls a bunch of players back, but oh my goodness, Banny somehow works his way in to take down both Shade and sorry, not Shade, Kozin and Badonsky, that is. 4G somehow off the back of Banny there, working their way back into this round. Yeah, let's get ourselves the Banny cam to see how he did what he just did. Alright, so we're treating you guys to the first ever Banny cam trademarked instant replay. And Elevate are down both of their soldiers, so you know Banny, he's wanting to push with his team, 6-on-4. They're just going to walk right in here and make some space. Banny takes over the right side with the help of Blaze. Blaze to rocket onto a scout. Banny wants to finish it off, but lets him go. And he's going to chill back. Damage onto the scout, can't finish him off. He knows his limitations, just not overcommitting. Behind the enemy medic, taking down him and Badonsky. Now he's on to Rando. Rando's in a lot of trouble here. Pistol out, nothing loaded. And now Banny, the last pistol shot's onto Alpha, and that's the 4K. And again, yeah, very controlled. I mean, he knew his limits. He just didn't overchase certain picks, especially when fighting the enemy scouts. But once he saw the opening, he just shot people in the back point blank, and that was easy for him. Alright, so Big play there by Banny to open that up for his team, even out these Ubers. And 4G not out of the woods quite yet. They're a minute behind on the clock. Even Ubers, even numbers here. As Clockwork gets the opening pick onto Mela. Not really opening anything up here. That actually favors Elevate with the faster respawns as Badonsky tries to work his way through the choke. Blaze bombing in to try and take down Kozin. Can't get the pick to go. Comes back to help out his scouts. 4G getting a couple picks here. But Elevate have recollapsed back in on the point and get the capture down. Elevate have the numbers to continue holding on to this. And it looks like Duan is a little bit overextended. Mela and Rando were trying to punish that as Duan just deftly surfs his way out there and then kills Rando. Nice play. 4G coming back in. No soldiers alive once again for Elevate as Banny works his way in towards the point. And Banny, as you saw, absolutely on fire this match. They're taking down the scouts on the low ground. Ubers are exchanged on the point. And 4G could actually win this team fight. They just collapse in properly. Kozin gonna try and make it out through middle. Oh my goodness, Lansky laying down the hurt. With Kozin going down, it's all 4G to just play the heals here. Keep Shade alive, keep that time ticking down. As long as Shade stays alive, 4G will continue to work time off the clock and maybe even take the lead here as, ooh, looks like Alpha's in a lot of trouble down to 6. 4G continue to back off. They know that they just have to play Shade. They can give up the point here. They just need to play around Shade. They have the Uber advantage. Just play the frags. And they'll stay in. And Elevate, though, keeping pressure on. You can see it swinging back towards 4G's favor. I think Elevate are just giving 4G a little bit too much respect right now. Oh, good job there punishing, though. Taking down some frags. I was going to say they're giving a little too much respect thinking that Shade is Uber, but they realized they didn't have it, and they came back in and got the frags that they needed there. So nice job. Shade's going to have to pop. Kozin backing off with 85%. Can he get out? Can he get his own Uber? Banny's not able to chase Kozin out. And Elevate should be able to walk right back in on this. Clockwork having a little bit of computer problems here on Sniper. He's going to go down to Alpha. Looks like Shade goes down. Kozin hasn't popped quite yet. The bomber Lansky forcing that Uber after all, but 15 seconds on the clock left. Let's see what happened to Clockwork. Is he still alive? Yeah, Clockwork is lagged out, so that's not good. Elevate, though. Time is going for them, and 4G do have some cap time. They can come back in, get themselves back into this round. It's looking like it's going to be Elevate's round after all. Yeah, nicely done. It's a little bit unfortunate computer problems there for Clockwork. Can't quite tell what happened, but I mean, it really wasn't Clockwork's fault that they lost the round at the end of that. It was just some really nice play by Elevate, some nice play by the combo to stay alive, play the Ubers, play the point, and get a lot of time off of the clock there. So Elevate, the score is 2-3. They're losing, but they're working their way back into this match. Melee goes down right away once again. Alpha from behind, on to Shade. Can he get this pick? Pistol out, does get the pick down there. Now they just need to keep Kozin alive. Once again, Kozin needs to run away. He's at spawn. They're going to lose middle, but it's going to work out okay for them. They got that 40% advantage. Elevate. Just need to get these respawners and get back into this. Lansky still dead, so they could go 6-on-5 if they want to, but they're just 15 seconds away from Uber, so you're going to play it slow, make sure that they don't take any unnecessary risks for Kozin. You're going to see Blaze maybe go for a bomb here. He needs to get onto Kozin, but he's in a lot of trouble, and I don't think he's going to be able to get what he needs. There's really no pressure onto Kozin at all. They're just getting free frags. Kozin hasn't used yet, and 4G get the point. And that's a mistake there by 4G. You either want to have the point or have the Uber. You can't just give up a point and not force the enemy team. Turn it into a sack play, throw players at the enemy team, and get Kozin to use his Uber. You can't just give that up because that's more time off the clock, and Elevate should take the lead here on time. Clockwork on Sniper. Can he open up something for his team? He's peeking China. Ooh, misses the body shot on Kozin. Alpha goes down. This is a chance for 4G to come in here and make something happen. Clockwork, though, not able to find this angle. Kozin is hiding behind the rock. Decimate down to 19 health. Clockwork didn't pull the trigger on that. He does pull it on Rando, and Rando goes down. Even Ubers here for Elevate. They should just be able to work this into an even pop. Actually, Shade pops first. And wow, nice little surf move there from Badonsky to keep that milk going. Elevate have a significantly better Uber. Rando's chasing Or that's Mila chasing the China, sorry. Pushing out Clockwork, forcing him onto the low ground. Clockwork not really able to find any angles from here. He's probably going to have to switch back to Scout, as 4G want to do an off-Uber push. Banio getting the opening pick onto Decimate. More frags going for 4G on the cliff. And now 4G can work their way in here. Blaze trying to keep Kozin in play. He's bombing. He's going for it. Can he get Kozin? Kozin, little surf towards the side. Blaze gets the health pack though. Can he get Kozin down? Blaze just chasing out to Kozin. Down to 24 health. Clockwork in to finish off Kozin. Big picks there for the scouts for 4G. They get Kozin. They get Badonsky too. And now it's up to 4G here. They got the Uber. Elevate. Got to make something happen. They're a minute ahead, but not for long. And Elevate in a very similar position to what we saw in the first half, just getting stuck into this door. I mean, all 6 members of Elevate are trying to get out of cliff, and 4G see that coming from a mile away. They just got it locked down, and Elevate cannot get out. And now they're trying to go out the low side, go in the stairs side. They got to be careful because Shade has Uber. Rando trying to break in that left side there. Lansky in trouble, but they've got picks. Duwatna with the pills, taking down the soldiers and the demo man and basically everything else for Elevate. It's only Alpha, only Kozin alive. Kozin's not building very well once again. Good pick on the Duwatna though from Alpha, but again, Kozin's not getting the Uber, and that's what he desperately needs. ASAP. Alpha missing a shot onto Shade. Ooh, good one there on Lansky though. Alpha getting 2 picks, open this up for his team. Ah, it's gonna force the Uber too from Shade. So Shade, not the best Uber here. 3 on to 5, and Shade looking like he's a little bit overcommitted. Rando gonna bomb it here, get Banny out of here, and oh, looks like Shade has moved himself out. I thought Shade was gonna die for sure. Mela overextending for Shade. And Shade is just totally out. There's no way you're gonna get him. They do get Banny behind, Elevate. You have the numbers here to get this fight to work, and they have the Uber. If Shade's not careful, Elevate will Uber in and kill him, but Shade is going to back off. He knows that they can't take this fight. Kozin has the Uber, and 4G are going to reset. Really tight round here. An opportunity for Elevate to tie up this match at a minute on the clock for either team. Clockwork opening up a pick onto Alpha on the low ground. I don't know why Alpha's there. He's a little bit overextended. Elevate now down a player, and 4G want to work their way into the point. You see Duwatna on the high ground just pushing them back there. Is Decimate going to get shoved out as well? They're going to have to use the Uber. Elevate in a bad situation where Shade has a better Uber coming in. Banny onto Rando. Going to take him down. More frags for 4G, and looks like they just need to keep Shade alive. Shade hasn't even used the Uber quite yet. 2 picks for Alpha, 2 picks for Banny. Got to get to the Alpha cam. He's the only one alive for Elevate. He's going to have to back himself off. 4G get the cap. It's a tight round, guys. And 4G look to have the advantage. Only 20 seconds ahead for Elevate, but Shade has the Uber, so I would put 4G in the lead at this moment. And this is match point, so Elevate got to make something happen here. Alpha in, overextended once again, goes down. Here comes Mela taking down Duwatna. Good opening pick there. Forces the Uber as well for 4G, and Elevate are totally out of this. Oh gosh, Kozin, can he stay alive? Barely tags the health kit. And Badonsky stays alive as well. Good arrow from Kozin to take down Banny. Wow, good frags for Elevate. They just need to keep a couple people alive here. Uh-oh, a lot of people going down for Elevate, but they got the respawn advantage. 18 seconds on the clock. 4G just need to get back and regroup and block this point, but here comes Elevate. Pushing in through the stairs. Duwatna missing a lot of shots. Down to 2 health. Rando finishes him off, and now 4G are on the back foot. Elevate coming in, get the capture down. And despite there being 3 seconds on the clock for 4G, Elevate, now they're the ones who got this in the bag. I mean, Kozin's got the Uber advantage. 4G have nothing. They're not going to get Uber in time to block this, I don't think. And Kozin should be good here as long as he can milk this Uber, resist the push in from 4G. The 4G are coming in hot. They want that force from Kozin. They want him to use the Uber. Lansky off the high ground. Blaze goes down right away. They need to force Kozin right now. There's 10 seconds on the clock for Elevate. Elevate looking good. Shade close to Uber. 95%. Kozin pops. They're trying to get in on him. They do force Shade. Shade just barely got it in time. Can he get on the point? Can they get any cap time at all? This Uber from Kozin is blocking the point, and no. Froyotech couldn't get any capture time down there. Great job by Elevate right at the end, popping that Uber, and despite all the flashing from Kozin, you know, they got that block in time, and 4G just could not get any capture time there. And you know, they just needed to get in there, get that force faster. But Elevate bringing themselves back into this game. 3-3 is the score right now. This is anybody's match, folks. Who will take the lead? Blaze, early bomb at middle, doesn't hit anything at all, and the scouts for Elevate are pretty banged up. Now here come the soldiers in. Lansky taking down Rando, Mela. Ooh, good medic pick from him. They just need to keep Kozin alive now. Elevate 5 up still. All grouped around Kozin. They know that he is the prize that 4G is looking for. 4G putting some capture time down, but they're not going to be able to get this without heals. They're going to back off of this. Duwana looking to be in a bit of trouble. Juggling himself into the metal sheet on bridge. He goes down. Elevate collapse. They see the opportunity. They smell blood in the water. Elevate have the super 80% advantage now. They just need to stay tight, stay grouped up. Don't allow 4G to do a sacrifice play or anything like that. And there's no way that 4G can capture this point without Uber. Mela goes down to Clockwork on the side. Elevate actually dropped 2 players without using Uber. They're all the way back here. What are they doing back here? They need to block the point with this Uber. No! 4G, get that capture back. What are you doing, Elevate? You're down so many players. You didn't block the point with Uber. You're just giving all of this up for free. And they had a prime opportunity to block. They just backed up. Kozin was milking it a little bit too hard. They dropped numbers. They dropped the point. And now they're just trying to get back into this. Good pick on the Clockwork. They're getting the capture time down, and Shade doesn't have Uber. They're just going to back off. Mela trapping Duatno with the help of Decimate. Takes him down. Shade 95%. He doesn't have it quite yet. He's going to have to back up to spawn. Meanwhile, Blaze bombing it from the side, trying to get the force onto Kozin. Doesn't get it to go. Elevate up 2 players, even Ubers. This is actually decent for them now that Kozin hasn't used Uber because Shade has it and Kozin has it. 2 minutes on either clock. This is so tight here. Clockwork going down at the start. Elevate looking good with the numbers. They just need to stall as much time as they can. 4G want to break into this. They want to get the force on Kozin. How are they going to get it? He's hiding behind that rock. The pop is in. On to Lansky. They're on to Kozin. Now Kozin pops the better Uber. And here comes 4G. Here comes Elevate trying to collapse in on this. Can they get the picks, though? Blaze goes down. Shade on the high ground. I don't know how he got up there, but he's staying alive. And Elevate are not getting any frags at all with the better Uber. Oh, my goodness. They just chased out in 2 different directions for Elevate. Elevate had half of their forces on the stairs, half of their forces chasing Shade, and 4G just kited that perfectly despite popping first. I mean, they were down a player, they popped first, and still came out ahead. Unbelievable there. Alpha on Spy. I'm not quite sure how this is going to work out for him because Lansky just picked up 2 kills. He's on to Shade, though. Nice kill from Alpha. All right. Well, Kozin just needs to stay alive and get the super advantage, and maybe they can work their way back into this. 4G, though, not going to give this up without a fight. They got time on the point. They got Alpha down on Spy. And it's still an even game on the clock, and neither team has Uber. So maybe Elevate will just come in with these respawners and try to make something happen. That's exactly what they're doing right now, actually. Badonsky on the point. Blaze is just bombing around like a maniac. He can't... Oh, he does take down Kozin. Big play there from Blaze. Here comes Elevate in now. They need to go in. The desperation play. They got to get Shade down. Where is he? Shade is playing back right. He's nowhere to be found from the Elevate players, and now 4G is just cleaning up all the frags. Elevate have wiped. And they do get Shade down out of that desperation sacrifice after Kozin dies to Blaze, and the Ubers are even once again. And 4G do have control of the point. They have the slower respawns, and Elevate gonna go once again with these respawn advantages. They just want to push right in and go off Uber before 4G have a chance to set up the point. Bombers from either side trying to make space. Lansky on the high ground. Blaze goes down right away. Alpha in onto Clockwork. Can he finish him off? Clockwork's so hurt. Yes, Alpha gets the pick. Rando in onto the combo, trying to push them out now, and Shade's gonna have to back up with his team. And now Elevate have somehow worked their way back into a capture and a 30% advantage. Now, are they gonna use this advantage to push into the combo? That's the question here. 4G playing pretty close despite no Uber, but let's see what happens here. 4G going a little bit early. They don't have Uber quite yet. Blaze going down. First one once again. Kozin playing back. He does not want to use that Uber. He's willing to drop all of his teammates for this one. Oh, Alpha, the huge pick on the Shade. I can't believe I missed that. Shade goes down, and Kozin with the better Uber gonna try and snake out of here alive. Can he make it? He's backing on me. No! Lansky behind takes him down. Showing off those roamer skills from back when he played on Mix-Up. Big Lansky in the house. Oh my goodness, this game is so close. Oh my god, a minute on the clock for either team. Both teams are making huge plays to keep themselves into it. I mean, Alpha with that huge pick onto Shade keeps his team in this fight. But can they get it back? Mela trying to make space for his team. Takes way too much damage. Decimate goes down. And now Elevate are looking at a really bad spot now as 4G are keeping control of the point. Focus firing down the enemy's scouts beautifully. Badonsky looking to be caught out. Ooh, but Bandy down to 3 health. He's going to have to back off of this, and the Ubers are still even. Still even. 15 seconds on the clock. 4G, match point. Tiebreaker here. Scores 3-3. Who's going to win? 4G. 5 seconds left on the clock, and Elevate need to get in right now if they want something to happen. Badonsky making space on the point. Alpha gets the pick onto Duwana, another pick onto Banny. The Uber is forced from 4G, and Elevate can keep themselves in this match because 4G are down to numbers. They cannot fight the point. Kozin is so close to Uber, and oh my god, I can't tell who's gonna win. I mean, Elevate have 45 seconds left on the clock. The big question here is, can Shade get Uber in time to do a team fight right here? Because if he can't get Uber in time, then Elevate can do the same thing they did last round and block the point with Uber. Clockwork, a little bit overextended, goes down to Decimate. Banny trying to get the capture time desperately needed to get this round out, and that's going to force the Uber from Elevate. They're coming in here, they're collapsing. Duwanas is in a lot of trouble, down to 58 health. The Scout is pinching him on the other side, down to 16. Pistol out. Alpha getting yet another pick here. And Elevate can finish out this round potentially. 15 seconds. Shade at 55%. He's not going to get the Uber in time. Elevate on the point, denying capture time here, and 4G are going to go in on the desperation play. Blaze bombing in. Can he make something happen? There's a little bit of cap time here for them. They need frags. Alpha's in onto Duana, getting him again. Elevate, they're going to win this. They have the numbers, and that's going to be the match. Elevate barely win. 4-3 is your final score, and wow, what an incredible finish to a crazy match. I mean, that first half was so one-sided. It looked like Froyotech was going to take it 4-1, and Elevate on those last couple rounds just barely squeaked themselves in there. Some beautiful play using the Ubers, playing the cap time. At the end, I mean, it looked like Froyotech had it. They had a 50-second lead at the very last round, and Elevate were able to claw themselves back into that. Unbelievable. Checking the stats right now, look at Banny, top damaging at 422 DDM. That's unheard of on Scout. Like 200 DDM is an okay game, 250 is good, 300 is insane, and like, oh my god, 420 DDM for Banny, 64 frags and 26 deaths, and they still don't pull out the win. Unbelievable. But look at the stats for everybody. I mean, Clockwork had 380 DDM, Lansky 380, Duwatna almost 400, Blaze 367. On the other side, mad damage there as well. And wow, what a great match played by both teams. I think it really came down to that one last round, and Elevate were able to pull out the W, so congrats to them. Now that you guys are at the end of the match, of course, you know that Elevate had a perfect season, 16-0, and this was probably the closest match that they had all season long, and man, was it close. But they were able to keep the perfect season alive. I think they're the 4th team to go undefeated in ESEA history, and yeah, congratulations to them. So with that said, I'm going to wrap up this cast. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to follow me on Twitch when I'm streaming. I stream 6 days a week. And yeah, I'll see you guys on the next video. Thanks for watching.